How to keep your costs down during a divorce. Number one, batch your questions. Do not pepper your legal team with every thought that pops into your head all day long, every single day. Because here's the thing, you got to understand how lawyers make a living and paralegals make a living. They bill you for the time they're spending on your case. So if they're reviewing your text messages, looking at the screenshots, being on a call, going over the latest email he sent, and they're not at the beach, 2 margaritas in with their boyfriend, they're going to bill you. So if you just do this all day because it's like you feel like you need to do something, and people in your life will give you this advice. They'll be like, okay, you got to tell the lawyer about this. You got to tell the lawyer about this. And like some stuff that's true and some stuff, does it really rise to the level of material, like important and going to change things in your case? So you got to use some judgment. And if you're going to send questions to your legal team, put them in little groups so they can be like, okay, the Smith case. Let me think about Smith. Here's an email with 5 questions. I might be able to, in one 15-minute interval, answer everything at once. But if you sent me 5 questions throughout the day and I need to review and answer each one of them, your costs are going to be 5 times whatever, right? Instead of one little group. So that's a big way. A second thing you can do is keep the main thing the main thing. Do not sweat the small stuff. That's just like good life advice. It's especially good advice in your divorce. If it's not going to move the needle, you got to let that go. Okay? And it's really annoying because the guy you're divorcing more than likely is going to try to pull you down in the mud. But you know what happens when you get in the mud? You both get dirty and one of you likes it. And that ain't going to be you. You're not going to like it because getting dirty in this situation, the metaphor is a little attenuated now, but it costs a lot of money and it will make your costs. Sorry, I just envisioned the pig example. Everyone's muddy and there's money everywhere in my brain. But anyway, it's going to cost you a whole bunch more money to get caught up in all of that. I think another way you can save money in working with a lawyer is getting all of your documents and all of your evidence together ahead of time. Do the work to get prepared before you ever file for divorce. That way, when it comes time to it, you're not behind the 8 ball, chasing your tail, trying like, what documents do I even need to get? Let's talk about that and have calls and Zooms, and it takes weeks. When instead, if you can get all of your financial and custody information together ahead of time, you may save a fortune in legal fees and so much time and energy in the process. But those are, I think, the main ways you can try to save some costs with the lawyers in your divorce.